rejected by Krop. And Pavlik puts it away.
And they have done it. Scott and Hayden, your Florida Open champion.
And it is over. Jenny Krop and Whitney Pavlik win.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second tour stop of the Jose Cuervo Pro Beach Open. We are in Belmar, New Jersey. Lovely, lovely southern New Jersey, and you gotta appreciate the crowd here, the atmosphere. It is a party, it's an event. It's a special kind of kismet right here, right now.
Dave, the best part about Belmar is every time beach volleyball comes to Belmar, the crowd is always fantastic. We've had a great crowd all day long, from the start of the first match today at 9 o'clock all the way to the outside courts. It's such a fantastic atmosphere here in Belmar, New Jersey. And as you said, this is our second stop, and we've had a great tour so far. It's been a lot of fun, but as we start to pull this whole thing together, you can see the setup here on the beach of Belmar is really great. The competition format today, ladies and gentlemen, we're playing the best out of 3 games, $100,000 prize purse, rally scoring, meaning we score on every play, and the best out of 3 wins. If we get to a third game, it'll be to 15, and the first 2 games, of course, to 21.
Just so you know, I am David Shaw. This is Matt Romanowski, and right now we want to take a special look to Alex, who's going to give us a little rundown of the outside courts as well as the weather today. Alex.
Oh, thanks, guys. It is a beautiful summer day, 84 degrees here in Belmar, New Jersey. Now, the sand is heating up on Stadium Court, but after talking to the players, they said they love the cool ocean breeze, and the low humidity makes it a perfect day for some beach volleyball. Back up to you guys.
Thank you so much, Alex. Always a quality report from Alex Curry, our on-site specialist. Everything that's volleyball, she's got a handle on. So, Matt, I got a question for you. We've had men's and women's going on and off the courts here at center court. Right now, what are we looking at?
We've got a women's quarterfinal match on the winner's bracket side. Both of these teams here on Stadium Court are undefeated so far. We're going to have formal announcements for them, but Kristen Batt, Raquel Ferreira, new team this week, just paired up, and they're having a great tournament so far, and they're up against Brooke Sweat and Jen Fopma. Jen Fopma and Brooke Sweat teamed up this year. Brooke, an outstanding defender, and you're going to see some great defense from both sides. Ferreira, a veteran, she's a fantastic defender. Brooke, known for her defense. And Jen Fopma, just an outstanding player at the net. Really racks up a lot of blocks during matches. This is going to be a really interesting competition between these two teams, and we're really excited. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just a few moments. Let's check this out.
Welcome back to Belmar, New Jersey for the Jose Cuervo Pro Beach Series tour stop number 2. And we've got some great volleyball action here for you today. We're about to get underway with the women's quarterfinals match. I'm going to turn you over to the legend, Matt Romanowski, a.k.a. Romo. Take it away.
Thanks, buddy. Hey, we're still a few minutes away here from our announcements of the players on center court as they continue to warm up. And again, we'd like to thank our sponsors here, Paul Mitchell and Spalding, and of course, Jose Cuervo, USA Beach Volleyball. And Dave Williams is here from USA Beach Volleyball. We're just talking to him up in the VIP tent about what they're doing to kind of groom young players. And when you look out over the grand scape of all the young teams that are out there playing, a lot of them are affected by the USA Beach Volleyball program. And that's fantastic moving on into the future as we have the London Olympics ahead of us. Very excited about the Olympics this year, of course, with Misty May, Carrie Walsh, and Jen Kessie, and of course, April Ross. But if you take a look at the outline course, you can see the setup here in Belmar. Outstanding. Both men's and women's matches going on all day long. Again, we are in a double elimination tournament. But if you're in the Belmar area, come on out and check us out, man. It's really great.
One of the best things is this is a sanctioned event by USA Volleyball, but the outline courts, what a lot of people don't realize when they see us on TV or see us on the webcast is they think that it's a single court tournament. This is much more massive than most people realize. There are courts as far as the eye can see down here at Belmar, and there is top-notch volleyball. We're talking Division I, Division II, Division III athletes playing nonstop, all for a huge purse. And I'm wondering, on the outlying courts, it is the same caliber and same quality of volleyball that you're seeing here on center court. So you can't find a bad seat in this house. No matter where you are on the beach, you are getting the best of the best at all times. And what kills me is the age groups. You see diversity from anywhere in my later years, but also a lot of kids right out of college after they're playing their D1, D2 schools. They're coming out and they are making a go of it, all vying for this monster purse provided by all of our sponsors here.
Absolutely, and it really is a fantastic atmosphere and event.
Well, the one thing I want to say is everyone's vying. It's a party atmosphere. It's like a family atmosphere. The players are accessible. How often in pro sports do you find athletes that you can have a conversation with that it's not like security driven where you're going, by the way, I mean, there is that factor, but it's a real sport. It's for the people. And it's so accessible that I love that, where there's not a stigma because they're a pro athlete, because they are vying for money. They are paid for their athleticism, but they're still down-to-earth, sociable human beings, and it's such a great atmosphere. No matter what walk of life you are from, there is something here for everybody. There is the village that we have. It's not really a volleyball tournament as much as it is a social event. It's a party, it's a festival, it's so much more than just the tournament.
Oh, absolutely, and again, as you were saying before, the best part about the Jose Cuervo Pro Beach Volleyball Series and their events, which you can check out our full schedule online if you want to check it out. But the best part about the events is they're free. You know, you can come out and hang out with the family. As you said, all the players are always here signing autographs. It really is a lot of fun for the families. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just about a few seconds away from announcing our players.
I want to give
if
a
you're
big
out on the
shout
beach,
out.
sorry.
I want to give a big shout out to the legend, the voice, the Golden Pipes to my right, Matt Romanowski, aka Romo. And you know what, Romo? I think it's about time that you take the mic, you do your thing that you do so well, and let's meet our players that are going to contest on the field of battle today.
Sounds good, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen of Belmar, New Jersey, how we doing out there? Let me hear you make a little noise. Ladies and gentlemen, this young lady got her first professional win out of Venice, Florida from Kentucky. Give it up for Kristen Batt. What's up, Kristen? And her partner, ladies and gentlemen, also a one-time winner out of Minas Gerais, Brazil. Put your hands together for Raquel Ferreira. And their opponents, ladies and gentlemen, 3 times a second place finisher, out of Bellflower, California from Cal State Northridge, the Ridge. Put your hands together for the blocker, Jennifer Fopma. And her partner, one professional win out of Fort Myers from Florida Gulf Coast University. Now lives on the tent in the middle of Hermosa Beach, ready to rock and roll. The defender. Put your hands together for Brooke Sweat. What's up, Brooke? Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's the Jose Cuervo Pro Beach Volleyball Series. And we've got Alan up on the up-ref stand, the world-famous Alan, live on the internet right now, ready to rock and roll and call this women's match. The winner will advance
That's experience.
in the winner's bracket.
He's out here at the beach all the time. He is one of the best officials on the court here today.
That first swing finds the net. That's good for a point for Ferreira and Batt. 1-0. That second serve again in the net. We're tied up at 1-all as the wind continues to pick up here, ladies and gentlemen who are watching us online. The wind blowing from inland out to the ocean.
Ferreira back to serve here on the near side. Great high hand, gets the kill.
It's a nice pass set by Brooke Sweat. Fopma there to hit a nice high rolling shot over the block, out of the reach of the defender. We're tied up at 2-all. That serve
Out of bounds.
Serve again, sails just a bit out.
That's an ace serve for Kristen Batt.
Kristen Batt throwing the spinner up in the swirly wind, and it's been a crazy day with the wind. It's been blowing kind of all over the place, sort of hard to figure out what really the good side is here on Stadium Court. Batt back to serve.
Big swing on the weak side for Fopma, gets the kill. We're changing sides here on center court.
One of the great things, Dave, about this broadcast is you know, people who are seeing us online, everybody can actually hear everything that we're saying right here at the event. So it's kind of a combination of both. It's really exciting. It's a lot of fun. And the audio down there is absolutely incredible.
Great cut shot. She actually got around, turned on that ball very hard, got the deep corner for the kill. And that is Raquel Ferreira back to serve. Big swing. Romo, what do you say about that?
Raquel Ferreira absolutely laying out with a great dig and then just follows up with a big swing cross court for the point. 6-3 on the board.
6-3. Great read by Fopma. Saw that going on two, there for the block, dominates at the net and gets the point. Fopma is back to serve here on the near side. Look at the replay again.
Replay on two.
See the poke on two, Fopma all over it.
Another nice high looping shot just out of reach to the defender, lands in for the point. 7-4 is our score. Batt Ferreira with the lead. To take a look at Kristen Batt from Kentucky as she steps back to serve.
And an ace serve for Kristen Batt. Great serve, flawless execution. Gets the ace. Fopma on the weak side, high hand, goes down the line, gets the kill. Great set from Brooke Sweat on that one there.
5-6 is our score. Brookie with the dig, then rips one down the middle for the point. And we'll switch sides, 6-8. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are here at the event, you're on the beach, we're now streaming live on the internet at Jose Cuervo Pro Beach Volleyball Series.com. You can check it out on there and come on over and have a seat. Seating is free all weekend long. Brookie back to serve.
Great soft touch, looks at the defenders, sees the opportunity, takes the soft, high pokey, falls on the two spot for the kill.
Nice little knuckle play by Kristen Batt again, as you were saying, out of the reach of the defender. 9-6 on the scoreboard. Ferreira back to serve.
Swing from Fopma is a little bit low into the tape. That's going to bring up Raquel Ferreira back to serve. We've got 10-6 here on center. Referee calls for the line check. We're good to go back here on center court. What a swing from Fopma. She reads cross court all day, turns on it, hard line, and gets the kill.
Fopma watching the defender take a move, then ripping it hard down the line for the point.
Great shot from Brooke Sweat going cross court. Wind definitely being a factor here today, folks. The ball's dancing in the wind. Here, let's take a look at the replay here, Romo. Great set to the outside. Goes cross court just out of the reach. Great kill and great read by Brooke Sweat. Right. So Kristen Batt getting the short roll kill. She was reading like she was gonna hit hard cross court, but you know what? Gets a great soft cut shot, short angle, gets that kill. Smart play all day.
Nice high pokey shot on a set over, lands in for the point. Nice defense on both sides of the net. Yields a point to Batt and Ferreira.
Great joust and great play, Romo. That's tight net play, and Kristen comes up a big winner right there. Untouched long by Kristen Batt.
Ladies and gentlemen, 12-9 is our score here as we take a little break, as we look at the outlying courts. Adrian Carambula and partner Steve Grotowski fired up against Ed Ratledge and Ryan Mariano. And again, feature court number 1 as this match goes on. We'll try to get some scores for you again on the outlying courts, and of course you can check them out on the website throughout the day. But Adrian Carambula, the absolute skyballer, just throwing a spinner into the wind.
And you know what, looking at the outlying court number 1 here, it's great volleyball action. There's not one court you can find that does not have top quality professional play. Romo, taking a look back here at championship court action, gonna get back underway. We have our officials here. And that is Fopma and Sweat, who are currently ahead, if I'm not mistaken.
On the side switch, ladies and gentlemen, here in game number 1. If you're new to us here in Belmar or new to beach volleyball, we are playing the best 2 out of 3 to 21. If we get to a third game, that'll be the 15 rally scoring, meaning we score on every play. And Batt and Ferreira with the advantage, 12-9 here in game number 1 as we switch sides. And we talked about it before. It's really hard to tell what is the good side and what is the bad. The wind is just whipping like crazy down there. Brooke Sweat, it's your serve.
Great swing, going sharp angle on the outside. Great set from Ferreira to Kristen Batt, and she takes advantage and gets the kill. 13-9 here on center court. Ferreira back to serve. Looking for a little bit of help on the wind right there was Jennifer Fopma. Does not fall, goes a little bit wide on the angle, and that's going to bring up Ferreira to serve. Ferreira and Brett in the pink bottoms, Sweat and Fopma in the green.
Raquel Ferreira, precision down the line again. Nice rally on both sides of the point. We're going to take a look at that replay. And
Look at the elevation right there. Great read down the line, Romo. I don't think it gets any better.
And we've got a timeout on Stadium Court. We'll be back in just 1 minute. Thanks for joining us.
Back to action here on center court. We are here at the women's quarterfinal. Great shot from Brooke Sweat, getting the kill. Little Pokey sees the deep line action, goes to the one spot for the kill.
Jennifer Fopma will step back to serve. 10-15. And Jen Fopma with her second block of the game for a point. 11-15 is our score here in game number 1. That's Cal State Northbridge. Fopma back to serve.
Taking it on 2. Ferreira getting the kill. Reads the play well after a monster float serve from Fopma. Broken play, and Fopma tries to send it deep to get the line, but it goes just out of bounds. That wind is totally unpredictable today. The second you think you have it planned out, it's changing on you, which can be a huge factor here in this beach series.
Absolutely, as we switch sides, 17-11 here in game number 1. Ferreira Batt with the advantage, and Kristen Batt again out of Kentucky University. She'll step back to serve.
Look at Jennifer Fopma on the weak side. Great swing, great snap, and gets the kill. Let's take a look at the replay. Elevation, look at that, reads it well, sees the block there, and goes sharp angle, gets the kill. Batt back to serve. My apologies, that would be Sweat back to serve. Now we've got Ferreira, Raquel Ferreira to serve. Then goes to Sweat and Fopma. Fopma is heading back to the service line. Batt unopposed, swings on the outside, going angle. Brooke Sweat gets a piece of it, but Batt gets the kill as that ball sails out of bounds after the dig. Great shot by Raquel Ferreira. Going down line for the kill.
And correction on that score, it is now 2013. 2013 on the scoreboard. Game point, Ferreira Batt.
Great read, sees the block. Brooke Sweat, high pokey to the weak side, out of the outstretched arms of the blocker, gets the kill, and that's gonna put her back on the service line. 14, serving 20.
Raquel Ferreira rips one cross court, dug, and a second shot sails just out as we switch sides.
Looking at some of the great action here on center court. Ladies are switching sides. It is a tight race. We have 15-20. Fopma and Sweat back to serve. Great swing from Brooke Sweat. Sees the defenders reading sharp cross. She goes down the line, gets the kill, and that puts her right back to the service line. 16-20 here on center court. Game.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's game number 1, 21-16. How about a round of applause, Belmar, New Jersey. Both ladies will be right back for game number 2 in just one moment. And it really is a fantastic event here at Belmar. You can see the wind just whipping through stadium courts. And again, like we talked about, the wind all day has been definitely a factor, especially on the outside courts after talking to some of the players. And speaking of the outside court, we're going to throw it down to Alex to the outside court. Alex, what's going on?
Thanks, guys. I'm actually in the stands in stadium court, hanging out with a couple of the fans and New Jersey locals, actually. So, guys, it's been a couple years since beach volleyball has been in Belmar. How stoked are you to have it back?
It's just great to have him back. You know, Belmar's such a beautiful place. You got the sand, the surf, and finally the volleyball's back. It's just a great thing.
And do you play volleyball?
Yeah, I played in school all the time. Not the best player, but I enjoy playing it.
So picking up a couple pointers here, watching the pros play?
Pretty much.
All right. Well, you heard it from the beach locals. It is great to have beach volleyball back in Belmar. Back up to you guys.
I want to give a big shout out because Jose Cuervo Volleyball Series, it's a pro beach series brought to you by a few of our great sponsors. Jose Cuervo, who, you know what, they got to remind you to be responsible, but you know what? Party hard, play harder, and please remember, do it responsibly. And Paul Mitchell, my high and tight, I thought I was looking good, but you know what? Paul Mitchell tightened me up huge. The new Mitch line by Paul Mitchell, you know what? They reminded me, style isn't born, it's groomed. And of course, if you see the distinctive volleyball that the ladies and gentlemen are playing with here today, the double gold panel, it's the new line. It's the official ball of the Jose Cuervo Pro Beach Series. And it is an amazing hand-stitched volleyball. And that is one of the factors here today because I swear, I'm a terrible volleyball player, but I think that dance is different in the wind than the synthetics and the machined balls. I swear it does.
Well, the new design of the volleyball, I've talked to a lot of the players, and they absolutely love playing with it. It's a kind of a hybrid of the older version of the ball and some of the newer styles. And every player I've talked to so far loves the ball. So kudos to Spalding for a great job. And ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause here at Belmar, game number 2, Kristen Batt, back to serve. Nice high looping shot. Fopma scoring over the block. Out of the reach of the defender for the point. Here we are in game number 2, 1-0. Brooke Sweat getting her first win last year. She'll step back to serve.
What a great defensive one-handed play. Seldom seen on the defense with the one hand, but Brooke Sweat gets a hand on it, puts it back over for a free ball kill. Let's take a look at the replay right here. Big swing to the weak side. Brooke there, reads it well, able to execute with the overpass.
Shot down the line, lands in for the point. Another outstanding one-arm snag by Brooke Sweat. Ferreira picks up the overpass and then rips it down the line, on the line for the point. Nice little roll shot, rather. 1-2, and Ferreira on the board.
Hit from Sweat just a bit long. Herrera, great big swing on the jump serve. Sends it deep with a top spin. Really dancing to that win today. You figured it'd be a float serve, but that top spin is lethal.
Raquel Ferreira back to serve.
Great chicken wing play, gets a piece of it off of the block. Looking to see if it was over, if the ball was in the plane or not. Referee is calling it as in the plane and totally playable. And that's going to put Fopma, Jennifer Fopma, back to the service line.
No one, middle.
Brooke Sweat outstanding up off the trickler from the tape. Nice high looping shot just out of reach of the defender. That'll score a point every time. On the side switch, 4-3 on the board. Brooke Sweat and Jen Fopma with the advantage. Fopma again stepping back to serve out of Cal State Northridge.
Just a bit long by Fopma. That ball is deep and out of bounds. And that's going to bring up Kristen Batt to serve. Batt out of Kentucky. Fopma rocks back on the set. Still able to transition, read the line, and burn it down the line for the kill. Brooke Sweat back to serve. Great set from Kristen Batt. Set up Raquel Ferreira so she can go cross court deep to the 5 spot for the kill. Hard to read, but flawlessly executed right there on the set and attack.
And we're tied up at 5-all. Raquel Ferreira step back to serve.
Takes an unfortunate skip off the tape and falls out of bounds for Ferreira. Great use of the Jose Cuervo tape right there. Raquel Ferreira gets a skill shot, traps the blocker in transition, gets the kill.
Brooke Sweat just unleashing around the block. Ball dug, almost trickled over the tape. And that'll yield a point for Sweat. Fopma 7-6. Brooke back to serve.
Just a touch wide. Slightly out of bounds for Ferreira. Big swing. It doesn't get any closer than that right there. We have a side switch here, folks. We are at 8-6 as Brooke Sweat is at the service line on the far side. Great read by Jennifer Fopma, seeing the weak side attack, trapping it and blocking it for the kill. Let's take a look at the replay. On the weak side, there goes Ferreira, and up elevates Fopma reads it well. Thumbs up. Textbook block right there. What a shot, Romo, down the line.
Nice high looping shot again, waiting to the last second. Watch the defender, freezes the defender on the cross court. And again, a nice high looping roll shot just out of reach. That'll score a point for Ferreira and Batt.
Down the line goes Brooke Sweat, sees the blocker, burns one for the kill. Great use of the block right there. Ferreira and Batt coming back with the point. That's going to put Batt to serve.
That's an absolute crusher. Around the block, down the line. Goes Fopma for the point. Brooke Sweat again stepping back to serve. 11-8 on the board.
Great read by Raquel Ferreira as she goes down the line, sees it and turns hard to get the kill on the line shot. And that's going to put her right in the service spot. What a shot right there. Kristen Batt sees the blocker, delays, and goes sharp angle, deep middle, 6 spot, and gets the kill.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick break online. We'll be right back. Jose Cuervo Pro Beach Volleyball Series. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Jose Cuervo Pro Beach Volleyball Series. Belmar Open. And for everybody here at Belmar, you can check us out at Jose Cuervo Pro Beach Volleyball Series.com or Facebook.com/Jose Cuervo Pro Beach Volleyball Series and our Twitter handle, Pro Beach VB Series. And we're going to throw it out to Alex, who's out in the Belmar Desert. Alex, what's going on out there?
Thank you. We have a great game going on court one. We got the 6th seed Ed Ratledge and Ryan Mariano versus the 3rd seed Stephen Grotowski and Adrian Karambula. Both teams are battling back and forth right now. At this point, it could be anybody's match. Back up to you guys.
Thank you so much, Alex. Great shots of the outline courts. There is so much going on. Romo, what do you got for me, buddy?
Looking at the outside court, Adrian Karambula, Steve Grotowski. Steve trying to qualify for the London Olympic team and still waiting on that information. I'm not sure where they're at on that, but trying to represent London for the Olympics, which should be a great for him. But back to action. Here we are on Stadium Court. Raquel Ferreira stepping back to serve 10-11. Let's make a little noise, Belmar. Let me hear you.
Great scramble play. Unable to come up with it. Jennifer Fopma on the weak side trying to chase it down. That's going to be point to Raquel Ferreira and Kristen Batt. Great defensive and offensive plays on both sides of the net right there.
And we're tied up at 11-all, and Ferreira's again going to step back to serve. Ace serve. Ferreira just winding up and ripping it cross court for the point. We're going to take a look at that replay. She's got a nice toss, a lot of spin, just unleashing with the lefty down the line. Drops into the win for the point.
Great high shot. Look at the reach on Brooke Sweat. Sees the blocker, reads the defense playing around that block, and the smartest play ever is to put it where they're not, and she goes down the line, gets the kill. That's going to bring up Jennifer Fopma to serve. Raquel Ferreira with a monster cut shot, sharp angle, gets the kill. Raquel Ferreira, which is just fun to say, gets the kill right there.
Great little cut shot out of reach of the defender inside the foot line. Great cut shot cross court for the point. Kristen Batt stepping back to serve 13-12.
Fopma's swing down the line just a little bit wide right, out of bounds, and that's going to put Kristen Batt back to the service line.
Ferreira's shot finds the net, scored a point for Sweat Fopma, 13-14. And for those of you online, Mariano Ratledge winning game number 1 over the number 3 seeded team Grotowski and Karen Bulla out on court 1.
Fopma dancing, twirling, avoiding the net, gets the kill with the high moose knuckle. Reads the swing from Ferreira very well. We are switching sides here on center court, 14-all.
Brooke Sweat again stepping back to serve out of Florida Atlantic University.
On the weak side, Raquel Ferreira getting the kill, and she heads back to the service line. 15-14 here on center court.
Nice little touch off the block, down the middle. Scoring a point, as you said, 15-14, Ferreira back to serve. Raquel Ferreira with an outstanding dig, little pokey shot, just missing on the right side. That'll score a point for Fopma and Sweat. We're tied up at 15-all. Fopma back to serve.
You know what? A lot of people think that volleyball is all about the offense. The defense is amazing out here, and it's amazing how these women can read the sharp angle cut shots and everything else. That was a great play by Raquel Ferreira.
Big swing off the block, sails out of bounds. That'll score a point for Batt and Ferreira. If you're just joining us online, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look at the replay real quick. Big swing again, ripping off the block of Fopma, and the ball sails just out of bounds. That'll score a point for Batt and Ferreira. Kristen back to serve.
What a swing right there. Elevates and just crushes down the line. Raquel Ferreira with off of the great set from Kristen Batt gets the kill.
Kristen Batt will step back to serve, 17-15 on the board.
Scramble play by Kristen Batt. Sees it off the block, tries to get the touch, keep it in play, but unable to do so. And we have 16-17 here on center court, Romo.
Yeah, Brooke Sweat will step back to serve. Ladies and gentlemen, Belmar, how about that rally? Yields a point to Ferreira and Batt. Give it up, Belmar, New Jersey. We're going to take a look at the replay.
Scramble play here. Great read. Gets a dig. Raquel Ferreira sets up Batt. Batt sees the open court and crushes it deep middle for the kill. Way to end an awesome rally.
(18-16) on the board. Raquel Ferreira again stepping back to serve.
Oh, tough break for Brooke Sweat. Sees the open court, takes the swing just a touch low. And we are switching sides here on center court.
19-16 is our score. Again, Raquel Ferreira will step back to serve out of Minas Gerais, Brazil. Now residing in Huntington Beach, California. Raquel, it's your serve.
Just a touch long on the jump serve from Ferreira, and that's going to make it 17-19 as Jennifer Fopma heads back to the service line.
Wow, Raquel Ferreira, an absolute sick roll shot. Everything. She's going to hit a nice cutty cross court, but turns at the very last second and landing on the line for the point. It's been a great match. We've had some great matches here on Stadium Court, but right now we have a little timeout. Batt Ferreira, 2017. We think so far, Dave?
I'm absolutely loving this. What is amazing to me is not just the power and the precision of these players, but the court awareness and seeing the open court, knowing where their blockers are, knowing where the defenders are, and they're redirecting. And you look at some of these replays, you see the cut shots. They turn on the ball. They're reading cross court, hips and shoulders, reading cross court all day long, but somehow they are contorting and cutting not just with shoulders, but also the skill shot off the palm of their hands, cutting that line, seeing the open court, getting the skill shots, and that right there is making a huge impact. It's not just the power, it's the placement. Rule number one of volleyball, it is the placement all day.
And guys, we're going to take a look here online at our outline court and feature court number 1. As we look at our video here online, and Ryan Mariano and his partner Ed Ratledge, they're up against Adrian Carambola, the sky baller. And Adrian throwing in the high sky baller into the air. An amazing serve. If you haven't seen Adrian done it, it's incredible.
Heading back here to center court, we are in the main court, and we have Brooke Sweat, Jennifer Fopma, rocking the green bottoms, and Raquel Ferreira and Kristen Batt in the pink. Kristen Batt back to serve. Fopma sees the blocker, sees the open line, and puts it exactly where she wants it, gets the kill.
Brooke serve, Sweat sails just out. And ladies and gentlemen of Belmar, how about a round of applause for our athletes? Let me hear you make a little bit of noise, Belmar, New Jersey.
Your winners in this match right here, folks. That would be Raquel Ferreira and Kristen Batt. Moving on, Brooke Sweat and Jennifer Fopma going into, I believe, the double elimination part.
Here's take a look at that replay on the last serve, going for the line. Just the wind, if you're here blowing right to left, or I'm sorry, left to right, just kind of pushing that ball right out of bounds. Again, you got to go aggressive. You got to go aggressive. An aggressive serve that just sails just out, and again, yields the point, the game to Batt and Ferreira. Now, Batt and Ferreira, as you were trying to say before, they're going to advance in the winner's bracket. That was the quarterfinals. They move on to the semis of the winner's bracket, and then, of course, Brooke Sweat and Jen Fopma knocked out. They'll fall back into the contenders bracket. Just joining us, it is a double elimination tournament. Players are playing for over $100,000.
$100,000, but you know what? Don't count them out just yet, folks. It is a double elimination tournament, so you know what? You've not seen the last of them. especially with this win today, Romo, I got to tell you, that serve right there, 5 minutes ago, that's peg and line all day long.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to throw down to the winner's interview with Alex Curry. She is on the sand. What's up, Alex?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Kristen Batt. First, congratulations on that match. That was awesome.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Now, this is the first season that you and Raquel are teammates. How has the chemistry been building?
We've really been trying to train a lot. She just moved to Florida, which gives us an opportunity to train, and we've been working really hard. And you know, this is our first big tournament together, so coming in and trying to work out all the kinks and get it going.
Well, you guys look great out there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Back up to you guys.
Thank you so much, Alex. Much appreciated. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we have hot tournament action going on all weekend long. We are actually, the net doctors are coming out to center court, changing things up. And I think, what are we preparing for the next matchup here on center court, Romo?
Well, I think we got the men's coming out here on Stadium Court. We're still waiting to find out which teams. I know they're still battling out in the desert, as we said, out there. But I believe we are bringing the men's back out here on Stadium Court. That match is going to be at about 4:20, and we'll bring that live again online. And for everybody here that's in Belmar, or also if you are online, be sure to check out our Twitter handle, which is Pro Beach VB Series. Or at Pro Beach Series, and Twitter Pro Beach VB Series, and of course Facebook.com Jose Cuervo Pro Beach Volleyball Series. And you know, if you're on the website, you're here already. But again, if you're here in Belmar, you can check us out at Jose Cuervo Pro Beach Volleyball Series.com.
You know what? If you love beach volleyball and you know what, you're a big fan of what you've seen so far, make it official. You know what? Apparently, nothing's official until you're liking something on Facebook. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Twitter. And you know what? Stay tuned, and you'll get all the latest updates. You'll find out what's going on in the life events of beach volleyball. This is where it's at.
I'll tell you, you know what? One of the biggest things about events like this, you're watching us online, you got to come to a live one, man. There's nothing like it. You can check out our schedule. We'll be in Chicago next on July 29th, August 5th at Hermosa Beach. And again, we're going to pull up the graphic right here so you guys can see it online, but we'll be in Chicago on July 29th. And again, coming up, the next match, Belmar Open men's third round action at 4:20 p.m.
And you know what? Not for nothing, Romo, I got to tell you, look at the court. Beautiful. Look at the skyline. It is going to be an awesome day for volleyball. 4:20. Be right back here because stay tuned. There is much more volleyball action, awesomeness going on all weekend long, and you can be a part of it online or in person.